Welcome to the Town of Acton Selectmen's meeting for May 9th, 2013. First item on the agenda, salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just so you know, we're having some trouble with cable tonight, so this is being taped only and not being played live. First item on the agenda is approval of the agenda.
I move that we approve the agenda.
Seconded.
All in favor? Approval of the minutes of the last meeting?
I move that we approve the minutes of the last Selectmen's meeting.
Seconded.
All in favor? New business, award the lawn care bids. We opened the bids at our last meeting and had discovered through our treasurer, who had taken a class, that we now have to require proof of workman's compensation for anybody that bids. And I believe two of them have sent that in, and one of them has decided to pull his bid out, and that was the low bidder. Okay, so we have the two bids?
No, you have them.
Yep.
Okay, all right. And so our decision is?
So we had the two bids. We had one from Tallgrass for $3,900, and we had one from C&D for $4,000.
Okay, and they both have all their paperwork in, so.
They did.
Do I hear a motion?
I move that we accept the bid from Tallgrass Lawn Care.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The BCN phone contract. BCN Telecom is the phone company that we use. We've used for a long time, and Jennifer made some phone calls to find out whether this was still a good deal or not. And not only are they the cheapest, but they've offered us, was it $450?
It's right on the end of your letter, it tells you what.
Oh, okay.
You mentioned it in the letter.
Oh. In here?
You got a lot, yeah, you got the letter there.
Oh, okay. And so, thank you for taking time to speak with me today. As I mentioned on your call, your current contract with BCN expired on April 1st, 2013. Attached is a new contract to renew your account with BCN Telecom. Please sign the attached form and send it back by either fax or email. And by renewing your account, BCN Telecom will apply a one-time credit to your account within 90 days of receiving the signed paperwork back in the amount of $560. So not only are they the lowest bidder for our telephone service, but they're also going to give us a $560 refund.
Signing bonus.
Yeah. A motion.
I move that we accept the contract offered by BCN Telecom.
Seconded.
All in favor? Okay, it only takes one signature. There you go. Any other business? Come on up.
Jack Kelly. I just wanted to clarify something. Last week I went to the open hearing on the proposed changes to the stormwater runoff laws in the town. I brought up VLMP, and I just wanted to get it out there as to who the organization was and what they do. It's the Maine Volunteer Lake Monitoring Program.org. What they do is they take water quality samples and issue reports on all of the lakes and ponds, and they've got this town pretty much covered. So I just urge people to go there and see how the lakes are doing, because it's this is what's happening to the lakes in the town. That's it.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Cashin?
I'm glad Jack is here tonight, because I wanted to
make a little apology to Jack and Dennis for my being a little abrupt in jumping up after they had spoken to us last year in the context of that meeting he was referring to. And I'm afraid we got into a little ideological struggle there. In the terminology that Jack was using that raises...
Yeah, let's not use names or
No,
anything.
okay. There was a reference to regulations, and that the planning board and Kenny were implementing too many regulations upon the townspeople on behalf of lake water quality. And the next morning, as things usually turn out, I thought of what I should have said when I was trying to rebuff that notion. What I should have said was that we had learned through the course of a number of years and attending some meetings with some engineers from UNH who were explaining to us the effectiveness of the new low-impact development stormwater management techniques that had come online over time, that are basically touted as being of minimal expense and maximum return for not only municipalities but individual landowners in the watershed.
Okay,
And-
we've already had a public hearing on this, and then we'll have a discussion on the town floor. So is this about the stormwater ordinance?
No, this is
What
about
you're
a
here for?
particular discussion that we had during the meeting.
During the public hearing?
Yes, I wanted to.
Okay, well, that was the time to have that discussion, not at a selectmen's meeting?
I just wanted to correct an impression that was incorrect that I made on my part. That when we were getting in a tussle over regulations versus best management practices, the notion that as you learn more, you should apply that knowledge to your ongoing work in the town.
Mm-hmm.
And as these quote regulations have come online, we like to soften the sense of them as being regulations. It's more of an education process where we're learning better ways to do things.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? Announcements, volunteers are needed for one member and one alternate member of the Saco River Corridor Commission, 2 alternate Warrant and Finance Committee members, and do we have anything else?
I do. As we're getting towards the end of the budget season, which means we're getting closer to municipal elections and annual town meeting. So I just have some announcements for that. The municipal election will be Tuesday, June 11th, 2013, here at the Town Hall. Polls will open at 8 a.m. They'll run till 8 p.m. We have a list of candidates here because nominations have ceased and whatnot for elections. The candidates are, we needed 1 selectman this year and overseer of the poor. Ted Kryzak is running for re-election on that. We have a school committee, which is 1 school committee member up, and that is Jeanette Beers, is it?
Beers.
Yep, Beers. She's up. And we have a road commissioner for District 1, the northern side of town, Scott Mooney, who's the incumbent, and we have 1 other person running against him, and that would be David Winchell Jr. Absentee ballots will be available here at the Town Hall starting Saturday, May 11th. The annual town meeting will be Saturday, June 15th at 9 a.m. at the Acton Elementary School. And if you're looking for further information, check the website. There'll be information on there about the warrant and finance meetings, and Board of Selectmen will be making their recommendations on the 23rd. That'll be up on the website.
Paul?
Just foreseeing the discussions, shall we say, that might be had regarding the road commissioner, that we're not talking about simply an incumbent with nobody running against them. Is there going to be potentially a candidates night or anything prior to when people are supposed to go to the polls and vote on this, where they can do some information gathering?
The candidates' night has to be run by citizens, so hopefully the folks that have been doing it for the last several years will do it again. The selectmen can't ask for a candidates' night
Okay.
because, obviously, we're running each year. But it's usually been set up by the Republican and Democratic Party in town, and they chair it, and I'm sure that they would do it again this year. They've done it for the last
Okay,
several
well, I
years.
mean, the need is not as great perhaps as in some years, but it's not null this year by any means. So
Exactly.
we'll either see it or we won't.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks. All right, anything else?
Have nothing else?
No?
Take a motion?
I move that we adjourn.
Seconded.
All in favor?